Hi dear students, in this class we are discussing about relation and function class 12. So the first chapter name is relation and function. So in this class we are discussing about the types of relations and definitions and problems on the relation. What are the types are there in the relation and their definition also we need to discuss. So we'll cover in this class all types of relation and their problems. And this chapter contains totally 9 marks, 9 to 10 marks, the 5 marks from the function as well as the 3 marks in the relation and 1 mark in the MCQ or fill in the blank they will ask. So the 9 marks will be compulsory for this marks, 8 to 9 or sometimes they will ask 2 to 1 marks, don't worry. And this is about 2025 and relation and function class 12, 9 marks or 8 marks or 10 marks, types of the relation. In this class we are discussing about the types of relation. So one by one we can discuss what are the types of the relation. So normally there are two types. What are those? The empty relation and the universal relation. What is empty relation? So the relation from A to A is there. The set is on A means what? The relation is on A means the set A to A only. So there is no element from A to A related. It is A, this is A. There is no element from A set is no related to the set B means that is also A. So no relation between A to A. Then there is no element between A to A is there. Then that is called the empty relation. Means there is no relation between two sets. And what about universal relation? All relation, whatever the elements are there, A, B, C and A, B, C, this all A, that A is related to this all elements and B is related to all elements. C is also related to all elements. That is called the universal set. Or you can say the relation is equal to A cross A. Whatever the order pair है ना A cross A, that all order pair are equal to the relation. That is called the universal relation. And the empty relation is called the empty relation. Means there is no element related from A to A. Then that is called the empty. Sometimes we'll call it as a empty and universal are the trivial relation. So next, what are the exact relation? The exact relation is nothing but equivalence relation. So you need to know about equivalence relation. You should be discuss about the reflexive and symmetric and transitive. What is reflexive and what is symmetric and what is transitive? What is reflexive means what? Reflexive means that reflect themselves and symmetric means symmetric is nothing but A comma is there and इसका उल्टा वैल्यू चाहिए बस. And what about transitive? ये ट्रांसफर करते वैल्यू कैसे ट्रांसफर करते हैं, डेफिनेशन क्या है? So we'll discuss one by one. So take first one, reflexive relation. What is reflexive relation? Reflexive relation is nothing but a relation and it is defined as a relation on A to A and for all A comma A belongs to relation. It means A is related to A. A comma A means what? A comma A means A is related to A itself. Then it is called A comma A. Order comma A comma B means what? The A is related to B. We don't know what is the relation between A and B. But the relation of A comma B is what? It is nothing but A is related to B. A comma A is belongs to R. It means what? A is related to itself. Then for every A belongs to A. So means how many elements are there in a relation or set that all elements are related to themselves. For example, you can consider here. So the A is there 1, 2, 3. It is a set containing elements 1, 2, 3 and in relation. So 1 comma 1 should be there, 2 comma 2B should be there, 3 comma 3 also should be there in the relation. Then only you can call it as a reflexive. If in the relation 3 comma 3 is not there, this is not there, then it is not a reflexive. If that 2 comma 2 is also not there, then it is also not a reflexive. And it is reflexive if 1 is there, 1 comma 1, 2 is there, 2 comma 2, 3 is there, 3 comma 3. So all element has to be there in the relation. Then only it is called the reflexive. If 4 is also there in the set, then here also 4 4 has to be there. Then only it is called a reflexive relation. If 1, 1, 2, 2, 3, 3 is there, but 4, 4 is not there, then it is not a reflexive. When it is reflexive, how many elements are there in a given set? For every A belongs to A is there, then for all A comma A belongs to given in the relation, that is called. इसके साथ क्या भी है तो चलता है, इसके साथ 1, 2, 3, 1, whatever the elements is there, first you need to check whether 1, 1, 2, 2, 3, 3, 4, 4 are there in the relation or not. If there, then it is reflexive. इसके साथ क्या भी है 1, 1, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 2, anything is there, it is also a reflexive. This is about reflexive relation. It is nothing but a relation R on a set A is reflexive if A comma A is belongs to R for all A belongs to A. That is, if A is related to A, it means what? A has to be related to themselves for all A belongs to A. What is symmetric? It is simple. R is on A, then for all A1, A2 belongs to given set, then if condition is there, if A comma B, or here I consider AB, A comma B is belongs to the relation. If condition is there now, if A comma B is there in the relation, then you need to check is B comma A belongs to the relation or not. You need to check only is B comma A is belongs to the relation or not. If it is belongs to relation, then it is symmetric. Symmetric means what? Ulta palta. A comma B is there, B comma A होना चाहिए. And whatever the element is there, A comma B, इसका उल्टा वाले होना चाहिए. बस you can take 1, 2, then इसका implies that 2, 1 आना चाहिए. It means it has to be there in the relation. That relation only, same relation. So 1, 2 is there, 2, 1 should be there in the relation. Then only you can call it as a symmetric. Otherwise, it is not a symmetric. So B comma is there, belongs to relation. It implies A comma B belongs to R, then B comma A belongs to R. It is called a symmetric. Or it is implies sometimes A comma B belongs to R. It implies that B comma A is also belongs to R. It is called our symmetric. You can check here. A relation R on the set A is said to be symmetric relation if condition. पहला relation में A होना चाहिए. कौन सा element था? A comma B has to be there. Then only you can check the symmetric. Yes or no? A comma B is there in belongs to relation. Then B comma, it implies that B comma A is also belongs to the relation. For all A, B are belongs to the given set. Whatever the elements are there, that all elements are from the given set. So that is A is related to B. It implies that B is also related to A. For all A comma B belongs to A. I will take one simple example. So the relation is nothing but A loves B. So set is nothing but family members A, B, C is there, and relation is if you want to write A comma B such that A loves B. So it means what? A loves B. So everyone loves themselves. So A comma A आएगा. So if A comma B is there, A loves B. तो A loves B. A comma B means what? A loves B. इधर है ना relation. A loves B. Then B loves A or not? I am loving you, you are loving me or not, that you need to check. So whether it is symmetric is also there, then it is called a symmetric. It is nothing but A loves B as well as B is also loves A, then only you can call it as a symmetric. If A is only B, A loves only B, then it is only one-sided love. So it is not a symmetric. Then here it is your definition, symmetric and transitive. You can take the symmetric example also. Here you can consider A is a set 1, 2, 3 in relation. So some elements are there. I will write some common elements 1, 2, 2, 1, 3, 2 and 2, 3 and 4, 2. It is our relation. So this is one relation. Now you need to check the every element of the order. So 1, 2 is there. Is 2, 1 is there or not? Yes, there. Then it is symmetric. ऐसा नहीं बोल सकते आप, सबको चेक करना पड़ेगा. So 1, 2 is there, 2, 1 इसका हुआ, तो इसका 3, 2 is there as well as 2, 3. इसका उल्टा करो ना, A वाला इधर आएगा, A वाला इधर आएगा, 2, 3 है वो भी. तो 4, 2 is there. So this respective value This respective value will be 2 comma 4. That will be not there in the set. So if 2 comma 4 has to be there in the relation, but is there or not? Not. So 2 comma 4 is not there in the relation. How to prove it is not a symmetric? Simple. So here these are all there, but this is not there. So क्या करना है इधर 4 comma 2 belongs to relation, but 2 comma 4 is not belongs to relation. You need to give the counter example. That's it. If you give that counter example, then it is over. So आप बात करते थे ऐसे counter example देते हैं ना, counter बात ऐसे ही इधर counter example देना पड़ेगा बस. Whenever you're discussing the problems, we can discuss everything. Don't worry. So last one is transitive relation. What is transitive relation? It is simple. So if A is related to B, it is nothing but A comma B is belongs to R. This is on the set A only. So A comma B is belongs to R. It and if and here if A comma B belongs to R and B comma C is belongs to R and A comma B is belongs to R and B comma C is belongs to R, then only you need to check the set A comma B is also there and B comma C is also there. Then you need to check A comma C has to be there in the relation. Then it is called a transitive relation. Then it is called a transitive. It means A is there, B is there, C is there. A loves B, B loves C. Then is A loves C or not? That only you need to check. So if A loves C, then it is transitive. Transfer हुआ तो नहीं है तो नहीं, not transitive. Clear up? Sir, if A comma B is only there is no B comma C. It means you need to check whether the A comma B is there, B comma C is there. Then only you can check A comma C. Sir, A comma B is only there. Then what to do? Then it is transitive. Automatically it is a transitive because there is no corresponding element there in the relation. B के साथ कोई नहीं है तो A loves B only. तो B लव ही नहीं करे तो ट्रांसफर किधर होगा? यस सर. तो B का कोई एलिमेंट है ही नहीं तो ट्रांसफर है ही नहीं. इट मीन्स व्हाट? इट इज अ ट्रांजिटिव. इट मीन्स ट्रांसफर करने के लिए एलिमेंट ही नहीं है तो ट्रांजिटिव होता है. क्लियर? सो विल डिस्कस वन बाय वन इन द एग्जांपल. हियर इट इज डिवाइड डेफिनेशन. अ रिलेशन R on the set A is said to be a transitive relation. A comma B belongs to R, B comma C belongs to R, and it implies that A comma C belongs to R. So one by one you can recollect. So if A belongs to A, it implies what? A comma A belongs to R. If A comma B belongs to R, then B comma A is also belongs to R. And here if A comma B belongs to R and B comma C is belongs to R, it implies that A comma C is also belongs to R. Here it is, the first condition is if only, second condition is if then only, and third condition is if and then. So first if A walaga A set is belong, A element is belongs to A set, then you need to check. If A comma B is there, you need to check in the relation only. If A comma B is also there, B comma C is also there. So it means if and then. If then, here it is if. So one by one you can discuss in the example. So if all are there, it means if all are there, it means what? So the in reflexive symmetric transitive, then it is called a equivalence relation. It is nothing but our definitions of the relations, types of relation, reflexive symmetric transitive. what कैसे होता है, इसका corresponding element नहीं है तो directly transitive बोल सकते हैं आप. So the next we can discuss the example. So here it is, your examples are there. The first one example. This example asked in the March 2024 MCQ 1 marks question. So show that the relation R in the set 1, 2, 3 given by R is equal to 1, comma. The given set is, you need to write the answer 1, 2, 3. The given set is 1, 2, 3. So the relation, you need to write once again. The relation is 1, comma 1 and 2, comma 2, 3, comma 3, 1, comma 2 and 2, comma 3. These are the elements. You need to check or you can show that is reflexive but neither symmetric nor transitive. You need to give that counter example. Here it is reflexive or not. So one is there 1 comma 1 is there, 2 is there, 2 comma 2 is there, 3 is there, 3 comma 3 is there, then it is reflexive relation. So for all 1 comma belongs to, for all elements of A belongs to A, it implies what? A comma A is belongs to relation, then it is a reflexive relation, then it is a reflexive relation. Symmetric, तो सिमेट्रिक भी चाहिए ना, सिमेट्रिक. सो चेक करो इधर 1 कामा 1 है, इसका उल्टा वैल्यू 1 कामा 1, ए भी है ना इधर, इसका उल्टा वैल्यू है सिमेट्रिक के लिए. एंड 2 कामा 2 इज देयर, इसका उल्टा वैल्यू 2 कामा 2, you will, it is also there in the relation. 3 comma 3 is also there. 1 comma 2 is there. Is there any 2 comma 1? No. 2 comma 3 is there. 3 comma 2 is there, na? No. So you can give the example that here 1 comma 2 is, there is no if. Here 1 comma 2 is belongs to relation, but 2 comma 1 does not belongs to relation because it is not a symmetric question. It is a, sorry, symmetric relation. It is not a symmetric. It is not a symmetric. And what about transitive? Transfer karo na. Here 1 comma 1 is there. Is there any 1 comma 1 started? So we can check, verify that transitive के लिए एक अचानक क्वेश्चन है हमारे पास. So A is a set 1 2 3 and R is a relation 1 comma 1 2 comma 2 3 comma 3 and 1 comma 2 2 comma 3. These are our set elements in the relation. Now for transitive, you need to check the corresponding element. Transitive relation. So 1 comma 1 is there. Is there any element started with a 1 comma 1? 1. Here it is. So you need to write here 1 comma 2. You need to check afterwards. And 2 comma 2. Is there any element start with a 2? You need to check 2 comma 2. Is there any element start with a 2? Yes. 2 comma 3 is there. Is there any element? No element. And next 1 comma 2 is there. Is there any element started with a 2? That is also there. 2 comma 3. And 3 comma 3 is there. Is there any element started with a 3? Rather than this, nothing. So you need to know, need to check for the 3 comma 3. It is transitive. So you need to check for the this element. Here it is A comma B is there. A comma B, and that B is related to C. You need to check 1 comma 2. 1 comma 2 is there or not? Yes, 1 comma 2 is there. Then this is correct. And what about this one? 2 comma 2, 2 comma 3. So here it is corresponding element is there. You need to check 2 comma 3. So O bhi hai na 2 comma 3. Then this is also there. It is also transitive. Now we need to check for this element. 1 comma 2 is there. 2 comma 3 is there. But 1 comma 3 is not there. It means what? 1 comma 2 belongs to relation. You need to write this example. You need to do this all work in the rough work for MCQ. और in the standard example है तो 3 marks के लिए तो उधर क्या करना पड़ेगा? 1 comma 2 belongs to R and 2 comma 3 is also belongs to R, but 1 comma 3 does not belongs to R. This is our relation. It is not a transitive. It is not a transitive. It is clear? I hope this is clear. So we can take this one. This is reflexive, neither symmetric nor transitive. So for if it is 3 marks question, now we need to check for all. So determine whether each of the reflexive, symmetric and transitive relation are in the set A. The set E is nothing but our relation set is 1 2 3 and up to 14 tak, defined as x, y, and the relation between x and y is 3x minus y is equal to 0. This was asked in the March 2015. Don't worry. First write the relation. What is the relation here? The 3x minus y is equal to 0. It means what? 3x equal to y, or you can write it as a y is equal to 3x. So what are the x values? X values are belongs to A. And what is A? A is nothing but 1, 2, 3, 4, so on, so 14 tak. And what is x and y? X and y are belongs to A only. So here it is your relation. You need to take it as a rough work, or you can do in the answer book only. So the A is 1 to 14, y is equal to 3x, and the relation is nothing but, the relation is nothing but, so R is equal to x comma y such that y is equal to 3x. If x value is 1, then y value will be 3 into 1. So if x is equal to 1, y value will be 3 into 1, then it will be 3. The first order pair is 1 comma 3. So second order pair is, if it is 2, then it will be 6. If it will be 3, it means x value is 3, then 3 into 3 will be 9. So here it is 3 into 2 किया तो 6 आएगा, 3 into 1 किया तो 3 आएगा, 3 into 3 किया तो 9 आएगा. So we will get the corresponding element of the relation. That's here it is. So we can write directly the relation. The given relation is 1 comma 3 and 2 comma 6 and 3 comma 9, 4 comma 12 and 5 comma 15 आएगा. ऐसा no, 5 3 is कितना 15, though there is no element in the 15. So you have to stop here 4 comma 12. So here it is 1 comma 3, 2 comma 6, 3 comma 9, 4 comma 12 are the order pair of this relation. Here it is, the condition is there, x and y are belongs to A only. So then only we can consider it. Clear? So here it is your relation. Now we can check reflexive. So reflexive check karo. So now check here, 1 belongs to A, but 1 comma 1 does not belongs to R. You can give only one counter example for it is not true. If it is true, you need to give the general example. So but 1 comma 1 does not belongs to relation. Symmetric. So symmetric भी करो ना. So 1 comma 3 ले लो. 1 comma 3 belongs to R, but 3 comma 1 does not belongs to R. It means what? 1 comma 3 is there belongs to R, but 3 comma 1 does not belongs to R. It is what? It is not a symmetric, and here it is also not a reflexive. Now check the transitive. So here it is, that element is there or not. So 1 comma 3 is there. Is there any 3 started with the 3? Here it is 3 comma 9 and 2 comma 6 is there is no 2 6 से start नहीं है and 12 से भी start नहीं है, 9 से एक है ना counter example. So here it is 1 comma 3 belongs to R and 3 comma 9 also belongs to R. Now you need to check 1 से 9 तक. 1 comma 9 does not belongs to R because it is not a transitive relation. This is our reason. This is not a reflexive, not a symmetric, not a transitive. Here it is the next example. Determine whether each of the same question relation are in the set natural number and R is equal to x comma y such that y is equal to x plus 5, x is less than 4 and x is belongs to natural number. X is a natural number and it is less than 4. Then what are the values for x? Then what are the values for x? X values are 1, 2, 3 only. Clear? The x values you can take 1, 2, 3 because it is less than 4. Then you will get the relation. If x value is 1, then you can find this separately. X is equal to 1, y is equal to x plus 5 is there, 1 plus 5, it is nothing but 6. And what about x is equal to 2 is there, then y is equal to 2 plus 5, that is 7. If x is equal to 3, that is very simple, 3 plus 5 is equal to 8. It means the first order pair is 1 comma 6, second order pair is 2 comma 7 and third order pair is 3 comma 8. That only you need to write in the relation. Directly you can write. The first one is 1 comma 6 and 2 comma 7. एक एक ज़्यादा करो ना बस. तो 3 comma 8. These are the elements of the relation, order pairs of the relation. तो reflexive करो इधर, reflexive. The first one, reflexive check करो. So here it is 1 belongs to the given set A, but 1 comma 1 does not belongs to the R. That's it. It is means what it is, not reflexive. And what about symmetric relation? Symmetric relation. So here it is symmetric. 1 comma 6 is there. You can just give the one counter example. 1 comma 6 is belongs to relation, but 6 comma 1 does not belongs to the relation. Then it is not a symmetric. Not a symmetric. Clear? So now you need to check the transitive. So transitive check karo. Here it is 1 comma 6 is there. Is there any element started with a 6? No corresponding element. And 2 comma 7, is there any element started with the 7? No. 3 comma 8 is there. Is there any element started with the 8? So check you can. 1 से start है, 6 से start है. तो इधर 6 से is there any element? So whatever the element is ends with that B, that has to be start with the another element. So is there any element like that? No. No corresponding element is there. No corresponding pair is there, or corresponding element, or you can write pair. No corresponding pair is there in the relation, then it is transitive. So no pair, so means corresponding pair चाहिए ना, 6 से start होना चाहिए, तो then only you can check the transitive, because it is a transitive relation. It is not a reflexive, not a symmetric, but it is a transitive relation. It is clear. Y is equal to x plus y. Then check the next one. A relation R on A, 1, 2, 3. What is our relation? Is nothing but 1, 2, 3. Sorry, 1 minute. 1, 2, 3. And a relation R on A, 1, 2, 3 defined by the relation. What is our relation? 1, 1, 1, 2, 3, 3. They are asking, is not symmetric? Why? They are asked in the 2014 1 mark. Why it is not a symmetric? Generally you can give 1, 1 is there, तो इसका उल्टा वैल्यू 1, 1 वो तो है. 3, 3 इसका उल्टा वैल्यू भी 3, 3 वो भी है. So just check this element है ना. So 1, 2 belongs to R, but 2, 1 does not belongs to R. That's only you need to show your knowledge. 2, 1 does not belongs to R, because it is not symmetric. Clear? It is not symmetric. This is the main reason. It is not a symmetric. Whether it is reflexive? No, it is not a reflexive. 1 is there, 2 is there, 3 is there, but 2 का corresponding element नहीं है ना. So you can check the transitive. So 1, 1 is there, 1, 2 is there, and 1, 2 is also there, and 1, 2 is there. Is there an element started with the 2? No. 3? No. Then it is a transitive. It is the only transitive relation, not reflexive, not symmetric. So you can take the next one. Determine whether each of the reflexive symmetric. Same question. A is, what is A set? So A is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 and defined as a R. So here it is the relation, very interesting relation is there, x, y, such that y is divisible by x. It means what? Y is divisible by x means what? So it is nothing but y is divisible by x, or you can say x divides y, x divides y, x divides y, or y is divisible by x. This is our simple question. So here you need to write the general. So first one you can take the relation reflexive. First one you can check reflexive. So here it is reflexive के लिए क्या चाहिए? Here x and y. Here it is x is divisible by x only. It is possible or not? दोनों एलिमेंट सेम आना चाहिए बस. So here it is x comma x, or you can take for all x belongs to A. So it implies that x comma x belongs to relation because of x is divisible by x itself only. Yes or no? Yes or no? So x comma x आता है तो for all 1 divides 1, 2 divides 2, 3 divides 3, and 4 divisible by 4 or divides 4, and 5 is divisible by 5, 6 is also divisible by 6. It means what? For all elements of x belongs to A, it implies for all x comma x belongs to relation. It means what? All will be in the relation. It means what? It contains all elements. Now you need to check the symmetry. So check the symmetric relation. So whether it is symmetric or not. So now you need to check. So if x comma y belongs to R, it implies what? X is or y is divisible by x. Here you can say y is divisible by x. It means what? Though whatever the value we can take. So 4 is divisible by 2, but 2 is divisible by 4. It is not possible. It is possible, but it is not a possible. 2 divides 4, but 4 can't divides 2. उल्टा नहीं होते इसमें. X comma y belongs to R. It implies what? Y is divisible by X. No necessary need to. No necessary. Or you can take the. There is no necessary need to. X is also divisible by y. It means what? It is not possible. No necessary x is also divisible by y. Or you can take x is always not divisible by y. It means what? Y comma x does not belongs to R. You can give the counter example just. So we can take y is divisible by x. 2 comma 4 belongs to R, but 4 comma 2 is does not belongs to R. It implies what? So 2 is divisible by, so 4 is divisible by 2, but that 4 is 2 is not divisible by 4. That is the main example. So this is about symmetric. Now you need to check for the transitive. So transitive के लिए क्या होता है देखो इधर transitive. So same element 1 to 6, and here it is 1 to 6 is there, and y is divisible by x. So now you can check. So if दो एलिमेंट है a कमा b बिलोंग्स टू r and b कमा c is belongs to r. Here it is, you can check. So a comma b belongs to r means what? B is divisible by a. B is divisible by a, and here it is, this implies c is divisible by b. C is divisible by b. देखो इधर b is divisible by a and that b divides the c. Simple है concept. A b c. C is divisible by b. B is divisible by a. Directly you can say c is also divisible by a. अरे ये क्या नहीं? 2 divides 4. 4 divides 8. It means what? 8 divisible by 4. 4 is divisible by 2. It is automatically it is also divisible by 2. Yes or no? 2 divides 4. 4 divides 8. It implies what? 2 is also divides a. A को एक मार है तो a b को मार है, b c को मार है. It means what? A can hit the c. This is, so it is a transitive relation. Directly you can say it is a transitive. कैसे ये नहीं, ये रफ और कफ का. So ये वाला रफ है, don't worry. So 1 minute. Now, so here it is, b is divisible by a, c is divisible by b. It implies that a comma c is also belongs to relation because of c is also divisible by a. I hope you are understood this concept. So a divisible by or divides whatever the divisible by is there or divides b is there. You can take it as a your work. So don't worry. So I hope this is the not, it is a reflexive not symmetric transitive. क्या बोलो? It is a reflexive not symmetric and transitive. RNST. Clear? So this is RNST. Next, determine whether each of the following, same question, relation in the set of integer. You need to focus where it is the relation. So relation on z means what? Z to z only, all integers, defined as r is equal to x comma y, x minus y is an integer. Simple. So relation क्या है? x comma y such that x minus y is an integer. So here, so for reflex we can take directly reflexive. So this is not reference, this is reflexive. So r x comma y is there. It means what? For all x comma belongs to z, set a में है ना, that is the z. Then it implies what? For all x comma x belongs to relation. Because of, you can write the reason. Don't worry. Because of x minus x is always a integer. Yes or no? It is a integer. It means what? It is a 0. So 0 belongs to z. सिंपल है ना। सो सेम नंबर माइनस सेम नंबर किया तो क्या आएगा, 0। कौन सा भी इंटेजर ले लो आप, इंटेजर माइनस इंटेजर किया तो क्या आएगा, इंटेजर आएगा। सो यू कैन टेक द सिमेट्रिक। सो सिमेट्रिक भी ऐसे ही है। तो नाउ यू कैन चेक द सिमेट्रिक। ये पहला एलिमेंट है इधर, a comma b is belongs to the relation. What are a and b? A and b are the integer. If a comma b is belongs to r, it implies what? It gives what? It gives a minus b is belongs to integer. It means what? a minus b का आंसर आता है ना, वो आंसर belongs to z पड़ता है। z बोले तो integer. It is a integer. So the a minus b will get the some number. दैट सम नंबर को आप नेगेटिव करो पॉजिटिव करो, वो नंबर क्या तो वो भी इंटीजर। फॉर एग्जांपल a माइनस बी विल गेट अ -4, इसको माइनस मल्टीप्लीकेशन किया तो क्या आएगा आंसर आपका, आंसर तो इंटीजर ही होगा ना, -4 बिकम -4 बिकम +4। द रीजन इज a माइनस बी इज इंटीजर, देन negative of a minus b is also integer. Negative of a minus b is nothing but b minus a is also integer. b minus a is integer, then b comma a आएगा. It implies what? b comma a is also belongs to relation. Then it is a symmetric. So here it is, a minus b is integer, then b minus a is also integer. That you can say directly. Okay, so it is a symmetric relation. You need to write clearly. It is a symmetric. It is a reflexive. Now you need to check the transitive relation. If a comma b belongs to r, it implies what? And b comma c belongs to r, it implies what? A minus b is integer and b minus c is also integer. This is by mathematical. You can write sentence, that sentence you can take, if a minus b is integer, b minus c is also integer. This is integer, this is also integer. So here a minus b is also integer. It is integer, only integer you can take, and b minus c is also integer. Then their sum is also integer. Yes or no? Then their sum is also integer. Then you can add them, a minus b plus b minus c. Now these two are cancelled, तो क्या बचेगा? तो now you will remain a minus c is also integer. A minus c is also integer means what? It is nothing but it implies what? A comma c is also belongs to r. Whatever the integers are there, that all integers are the transitive, because the a minus b is or x minus y is integer. So here it is, a comma b is integer, b comma c is integer. It means what? A minus b is integer, b minus c is integer. Then automatically a minus c is also integer. This is the main reason why it is transitive. So it is a equivalence relation. This is the transitive. So this is the only equivalence relation. So it is equivalence relation. So take the next example. Show that the relation R in the set A 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 given by. Here it is also very simple question. Here you need to write the A comma B such that modulus of A minus B is even. It is clear? So now you need to show it is a equivalence relation. This was asked in the 2016 as well as 2018. So the given set is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 and a comma b, a minus b is even. You need to write the given set 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So start with the reflexive. So you can't write all elements. So you can write a minus b is even. What are the possibility for a minus b is even? Modulus 1 minus 2. It is, or you can directly also you can write. So that is also, it takes time. So a is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So relation क्या है? Relation a comma b such that modulus of a minus b is even. So here it is. So what are the possibility for a? So 1 comma 1. It is possible or not? Because 1 minus 1 answer will be 0. So 0 is even by naturally. So ऐसा 2 comma 2, 3 comma 3, 4 comma 4, 5 comma 5. that will all belongs to the relation. Now you need to check the reflexive. So 1 comma 2, 1 comma 2 लिखना चाहिए तो 1 minus 2 क्या आना चाहिए, even आना चाहिए. तो 1 minus 2 is even, no, 1 minus 2 is minus 1. Modulus of minus 1 will be plus 1, but 1 is not a even. So the elements are 1 comma 3, 1 comma 3, because difference between 1 and 3 will be a 2, that is the even. Like that 1 comma 4 नहीं आएगा, 1 comma 5. So 1 comma 5, इसका उल्टा वैल्यू नहीं भी ले सकते आप, 3 comma 1 and 5 comma 1. This is about 1. And what about 2? 2 minus 1 नहीं कर सकते, 2 minus 3 नहीं कर सकते, but 2 minus 4, 2 comma 4 will comes, 4 comma 2 is also comes. And next 3 को लिया तो आप 3 comma 5 आएगा, 3 comma 1, तो वो तो इधर है, 3 comma 1 है, 3 comma 5 नहीं है, तो 3 comma 5 as well as 5 comma 3, 4 का तो है, 4 comma 2 and 2 comma 4. This is our relation. You will get the relation. So this is our relation order pair. Now you can check the reflexive. Directly reflexive check करो. 1 है, 1 comma 1 है, 2 है, 2 comma 2, 3 है, 3 comma 3, 4 है, 4 comma 4, 5 है, 5 comma 5. Now also 1 comma 3 is there. इसका उल्टा वैल्यू क्या है, 3 comma 1 है ना. तो 1 comma 5 है, 3 5 comma 1 also is there. 2 comma 4, 4 comma 2 is also there. 3 comma 5, 5 comma 3 is also there. It means what? It is a symmetric. Now you need to check the transitive. Generally ऐसे करो आप, a minus b is even, b minus c is also even, then इसका एडिशन a minus b plus b minus c, तो इसका एडिशन क्या होगा, a minus c is also even. ऐसा भी कर सकते हैं. और मॉडुलस ऑफ जनरली a minus b is even, then modulus of b minus c is also even. That you need to write the example. So here ऐसा after the finding this all values we can write it. Don't worry, for all belongs to a, for all belongs to a. ट्रांजिटिव भी चेक करो ना, फिर प्रूफ करने के लिए एग्जांपल या बस. जनरल भी लिख सकते हैं आप, जनरली लिखना है क्योंकि वो ऑल एलिमेंट्स है ना, नहीं लिख सकते आप दिस इज बिलोंग्स टू दिस, दिस इज बिलोंग्स टू दिस, ऐसा नहीं लिख सकते, इसलिए तो स्टेटमेंट लिखना चाहिए उधर. सो यू कैन चेक 2 comma 4, 4 comma 2. ट्रांजिटिव देखो ना, इधर सेम एलिमेंट है तो सेम एलिमेंट क्या आते हैं, इसका सेम एलिमेंट 2 comma 2 आता है ना, इधर है तो 1 comma 3, 3 comma 1, तो इधर है ना 3 से स्टार्ट है एलिमेंट. सो नाउ यू कैन चेक 1 comma 3, 3 comma 5, तो 1 comma 5 इज ऑल्सो देयर. सो कौन सा भी एलिमेंट ले लो, अब थर्ड एलिमेंट विल बी देयर. और यू कैन चेक 3 comma 5, 5 comma 3 इज देयर, 3 comma 3 इज देयर नॉट है, तो यू कैन टेक 5 comma 1, 1 comma 3, 5 comma 3 इज देयर और नॉट है ना इधर, तो कौन सा भी एलिमेंट ले लो इसका एलिमेंट आता ही आता है. तो प्रूफ करने के लिए ये वाला लिया था मैं. सो यू कैन टेक इन द एग्जांपल रिफ्लेक्सिव के लिए क्या करना है. सो इफ a belongs to a, then it implies that for all a minus a comma a is also belongs to relation. Reason चाहिए ना, because of a minus a is 0, then 0 is an even number, 0 is an even, therefore it is a reflexive relation. This is about reflexive. And what about symmetry? You need to give the one order pair. So if a comma b, if a comma b belongs to R, it implies what? Modulus of a minus b is even. Negative of even number will be even number only. So negative of even number is also even. It means what? Negative of a minus b, you can take it as a b minus a. It is also even. It implies what? It implies b comma a is belongs to R. A comma is there, b comma is also there. So it is a symmetric relation. Now you can check the transitive. So transitive के लिए क्या करना पड़ेगा आप, transitive relation. If a comma b belongs to R and b comma c belongs to R, ये दोनों है, बाद में आप क्या चेक करना पड़ेगा, a to c. A comma b belongs to R means what? A minus b is even. It is even. तो a वाला b comma c है तो b minus c is even. And their addition is also even. तो add करो तो a minus b plus b minus c is equal to a minus c, because this will cancel. तो it implies what? A comma c belongs to relation. It is nothing but a transitive relation. It is nothing but a transitive relation. This is our relation. Clear? So this is our transitive equivalence relation. Reflexive भी है, symmetric भी है, transitive भी है, because it is an equivalence relation. It is nothing but a equivalence relation. You can write it as clear. So check the next example. Show that the relation R in the set. They have given the set integer and they have given the set A, given by the relation A comma B. Modulus of A minus B is a multiple of 4. Here it is even is there. Here it is multiple of 4. Both are same. It is also multiple of 4 means what? In this set only. You can check. And A comma B, A is equal to B is an equivalence relation. Find the set of all elements related to 1 in each case. Clear? So इसका करना पड़ता है बस. So अभी A वाला चेक करो आप. A comma B modulus of A minus B is multiple of 4. So पहला चेक करो. Relation क्या है? पहला set क्या है? The integer. So x is greater than or equal to 0 and less than or equal to 12. So what are the elements will belongs? 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 up to 12, so on. So you can write just so on. So here it is. So on. So next the relation is nothing but A comma B such that modulus of A minus B is multiple of 4. So what are the possibility for multiple of 4? 0 is multiple of 4 or not? Yes. So A minus B, A आता है. It means what? It is a reflexive. It means 1 comma 1, 2 comma 2, 3 comma 3. Every element will be belongs to the relation. You can directly check the reflexive. So reflexively क्या है? For all A belongs to A, it implies what? A comma A belongs to relation. Because of A minus A का आंसर क्या आएगा? 0. Modulus of A minus A is 0. Then 0 is also a multiple of 4. Is a multiple of 4. It implies what? Therefore it is a reflexive relation. It is a reflexive relation. Now we can write the symmetric. Symmetric भी ऐसे है ना. If A comma B is belongs to R, it implies what? Modulus of A minus B is multiple of 4. तो नेगेटिव भी ले सकते हैं ना आप. If A minus B is multiple of 4, then negative of also multiple of 4. Negative also is also multiple of 4. Also multiple of 4. Then इसका आंसर क्या आएगा? Modulus of B minus A. It implies what? B comma A is belongs to R. A comma B है, B comma A is also belongs to R. It means what? Whatever the element you can take. If it is 4, 2 minus 4 minus 8, it is 4. Then 4 minus 8 किया तो भी 4 ही आएगा. 8 minus 4 किया तो भी 4 ही आएगा. और you can take bigger set. 20 minus 12 करो 8 आएगा. 12 minus 20 करो वो भी 8 आएगा. बिकॉज मॉडुलस है ना. और नेगेटिव भी आया तो मॉडुलस नहीं है तो भी चलता है. क्लियर? सो इट इज अ मल्टीपल ऑफ 4 बिकॉज B comma is also belongs to relation. So इसका A भी होगा ट्रांजिटिव भी. If transitive, if A comma B is belongs to R and B comma C is also belongs to R and B comma C is also belongs to R, it implies what? It implies A minus B is multiple of 4. B minus C is also multiple of 4. It means what? Multiple of 4, multiple of 4. It means what? Their addition is also multiple of 4. Also multiple of 4. Multiple of 4. What is multiple of? A minus B plus B minus C. It implies what? B cancel. A minus C. It is also multiple of 4. It implies what? A comma C is belongs to R. A comma C is belongs to R means what? It is also a transitive relation. Now it is a reflexive also, symmetric also, transitive also. It means what? It is a इक्विवेलेंस रिलेशन. It is a equivalence relation. So इसका क्या होगा? It is a equivalence. Now we need to check for this one. So here it is the question a comma b, a is equal to a is an equivalence relation. Check करो इसका equivalence relation. I will explain it only. So a is equal to b. Whatever the a set is there, 0 to 12. So what is given? A set 0, 1, 2, 3, so on, so 12. Clear? So now 0 comma 0, 1 comma 1, 2 comma 2, 3 comma 3, 4 comma 4, so on, so 12 comma 12. This is our relation. So here 0 is there, 0 comma 0, up to 12 comma 12 है ना, तो क्या होगा? रिलेशन रिफ्लेक्सिव होगा. So if a is equal to b, then a is equal to a itself. ऐसा नो रिफ्लेक्सिव कैसे लिखना है आपका? सो रिफ्लेक्सिव करो इधर आप रिफ्लेक्सिव. सो रिफ्लेक्सिव के लिए फॉर ऑल a belongs to a, it implies a comma a is belongs to r because of a is equal to a itself. A is equal to a itself. Then it is a reflexive. And what about symmetric? Symmetric भी ऐसा है ना. So a is equal to b, b is equal to a, ऐसा भी लिख सकते हैं आप, है क्या नहीं? तो नेक्स्ट ट्रांजिटिव आप करो ये वाला 1 comma 1 है, इसका उल्टा वैल्यू क्या आएगा? वही आएगा. तो ट्रांजिटिव के लिए जरा सा क्वेश्चन आते हैं इधर, क्योंकि so 2 comma 2 is there is no corresponding element also. So 2 comma 2 you can write in the set 2 comma 2 3 times, there is no worry. ऐसा नो ट्रिवियली ट्रांजिटिव है वो. तो 2 comma 2 and the 2 comma 2 is related. Here it is there ना. So ऐसे ही एक एलिमेंट आप 30 बार लिख सकते हैं, बट और you can take 1 comma 1, 2 comma 2, then that is the always a transitive because of 1 comma 1 के लिए कोई corresponding element ही नहीं है rather than this. तो is there any element rather than this? Nothing. So it is always a transitive. वो तो पता है आपको. सिमेट्रिक तो रीजन ये वाला लिखो. ट्रांजिटिव के लिए there is no corresponding element in the given set, or you can write all or belongs to the transitive relation. This is our transitive. Clear? So the next example is check whether. So check करना पड़ेगा इधर. So what is the given set? A 1 2 3 4 5 6. This is our relation. R as a relation as a comma b such that b is equal to a plus 1 is reflexive, symmetric or transitive. चेक करना पड़ेगा. दिस वाज आस्क्ड इन द जून 2017. सो अभी चेक करो इसका रिलेशन में कौन सा एलिमेंट आता है. पहला वो चेक करो. व्हाट इज a belongs to 1 2 3 4 5 6 and what is b, that is also belongs to there only. a comma b are belongs to a only. Now check what is b. b is equal to a plus 1. If a is equal to 1, b is equal to कितना आएगा? 1 plus 1, that is 2. It means what? The first order pair is 1 comma 2. If a is equal to 2, then directly you can say 2 plus 1 is 3. The second order pair is 3 and 3 b is equal to 4. एक ज़्यादा है लेना है बस. a is equal to 4, b is equal to 5. a is equal to 5, b is equal to 6. a is equal to 6, b is equal to 7. But this is not belongs to the relation. It implies what? 3 comma 4, 4 comma 5 and 5 comma 6. This is all your rough work. कैसे फाइंड करना है इसको. तो अभी लिखो ना क्या आता है इधर. 1 comma 2, 2 comma 3, 3 comma 4, 5 comma 6 और 4 comma 5 और एक एलिमेंट है ना 4 comma 5. So now you can check it is a reflexive or not. So reflexive है क्या नहीं. So 1 is there, 1 comma 1 है क्या इसमें? नहीं है ना. Counter example. 1 comma 1 does not belongs to R. I will write only reasons. You can write it. So 1 belongs to A, but 1 comma 1 does not belongs to R. अभी ऐसे इधर भी चेक करो ना सिमेट्री के लिए. 1 comma 2 is there. Is there any 2 comma 1? No. So 1 comma 2 belongs to R, but 2 comma 1 does not belongs to R. This is our main reason. So transitive ले लो ना ये. 1 comma 2 belongs to R, 2 comma 3 belongs to R, but 1 comma 3 does not belongs to R. This is our main reason. This is not the symmetric, not a Transitive, not a reflexive. It means what? It is not a equivalence relation. So this is very simple example. So check next one. This is very important, and this is the asked in the last year 2024. A relation R1. They have denoted it as a R1. So that is nothing but what is given set A. A is nothing but a relation R1 in R. R1 in R means what? This is the real number. The set is on real number. So R1 is, 1 minute, R1 is in R. R means what? R1 in R to R. It is nothing but real number. It is denoted as a real number. This is depends on the real number. So what is relation? A comma B such that A is less than or equal to B. They have given equal to B. So it is reflexive, transitive, but not a symmetric. Why? So you can take reflexive. So here, if for all A is belongs to A, then A comma A is also belongs to R. Why? Because of A is less than or equal to A. It is possible. ठीक है नहीं? Then it is a reflexive. Simple. Then it is a reflexive. And what about symmetric? वो तो easy है. Symmetric. You can take 1 comma 2 is, you can take generally. So if 1 comma 2 is belongs to R, it implies what? 1 is less than or equal to, it is true. But 2 comma 1 does not belongs to R because 2 is not less than or equal to, so it is not a symmetric. आपको आंसर मिला उधर. So it is not a symmetric. Clear है? So अभी transitive check करो. So if A comma B is there belongs to R and B comma C is also belongs to there in the relation. Now you need to check for is A comma C is belongs to R or not. Is A comma C is belongs, it belongs to. Why? So A is less than or equal to B, this condition, and B is less than or equal to C in this condition. It means what? एक वाला है, so it is less than, इसका height less than और इसका क्या भी हो less than this, and this man is less than this, तो क्या होगा? तो A भी less than this, A is less than B, B is less than C. It means what? A is less than or equal to B. Possible है ना? तो this is the main condition. तो main condition के लिए आप ऐसा कर सकते. So I will write the answer, don't worry. So now the answer is, so transitive, if A comma B belongs to R and B comma C belongs to R, it implies A comma C is also belongs to R because of A is less than or equal to B and B is less than or equal to C. It implies what? A is also less than or equal to C. Therefore, it is a transitive relation. That's it. Clear? So it is a reflexive and transitive but not a symmetric. Now the same question, they have given the A is less than or equal to B square. Now you can think about natural number, it is reflexive. But what about B square? B square है तो क्या होगा? रिफ्लेक्सिव तो नहीं होगा, नेचुरल नंबर भी है तो इधर देखो A इज लेस देन और इक्वल टू B स्क्वायर. 1 का 1 ये तो रिफ्लेक्स होता है, नेचुरल नंबर है तो इधर क्या है? रियल नंबर. सो द सेट इज ऑन रियल नंबर. You need to give the counter example. First one is reflexive. For all A belongs to real number, yes or no? For all A belongs to real number, but A comma A does not belongs to R. Why? Why? Because 1 comma 2 is belongs to relation. Yes or no? But 1 by 2 is not less than or equal to 1 by 2 square. Yes or no? So 1 by 2 is never be a less than 1 by 4. ये पाव केजी है, ये आधा केजी है. कौन सा बड़ा है? आधा केजी. तो पाव केजी तो छोटा ही रहता है. तो 1 by 4 is never be a greater. So it is not possible. So it is a not रिफ्लेक्सिव, वो रियल नंबर है ना, तो रियल नंबर से सोचना पड़ेगा। आप एक काउंटर एग्जांपल है, आप कौन सा भी ले लो चलता है, डिवीजन नंबर्स। तो आप सिमेट्रिक का ले लो, सिमेट्रिक तो नहीं होता है, आपको पता है ऑलरेडी, लेसर है तो। So if 1 comma 2 is belongs to R, but counter example ले लो आप directly, but 2 comma 1 does not belongs to R. Pi, so 1 is less than or equal to 2 square, but 2 is not less than or equal to 1 square. Therefore, not symmetric, not symmetric. So next example कौन सा लेते हैं आप ट्रांजिटिव के लिए? ट्रांजिटिव, ट्रांजिटिव का सोचो ना, कौन सा एग्जाम्पल ले सकते हैं आप, कौन सा 5, 2, 1 और 5, 2, 3 ऐसा भी ले सकते हैं आप। सो 5 यू कैन टेक 2, 5 minus 2, 3, 5. So a is less than or equal to b square and b is less than or equal to c square. Just you need to check a is less than or equal to c square or not. What are those numbers? You need to check for that. So 5 is less than or equal to 3 square, it is possible, yes. And 3 is less than or equal to 2 square, it is also possible. It means what? 5 comma 3 belongs to R, 3 comma 2 belongs to R, but 5 से 2 तक है क्या? 5 से 2 तक नहीं है, 5 comma 2 does not belongs to the R. Yes or no? 5 comma 2 does not belongs to R. It means what? 5 is not less than or equal to 2 square. It is not possible because it is not a transitive. It is not a transitive. Clear? So this is not a transitive. 10, 3, 5. So you can take it as a simple one. So now check about this one. A is less than or equal to b cube is there. The relation is a comma b such that a is less than or equal to b cube. This is the recent example, March 2025 first exam. So check whether the relation is on only real numbers. The relation is on real number. So now check for reflexive. Directly you can say it is not a reflexive. The same example, 1 by 2 is not less than or equal to 1 by 2 cube. 1 is less than or equal to 2 cube, but 2 is not less than or equal to 1 cube. Both are same. And what about transitive? वो लेना सकता है आप ट्रांजिटिव के लिए. So transitive, इसको क्या लेना चाहिए? 1 by 2 is not less than or equal to 1 by 2 cube. Just replace the example. Symmetric को ऐसा ही, 1 is less than or equal to 2 cube, but 2 is not less than or equal to 1 cube. And what about transitive के लिए एग्जाम्पल चाहिए ना, तो कौन सा ले सकते हैं आप एग्जाम्पल? कौन सा भी 3 नंबर्स ले लो, दैट शुड बी अ फॉलो. दिस इज नॉट सिमेट्रिक, not symmetric, and this is not reflexive. Both are same, b square and b cube. So transitive के लिए, so we can take 10, 3, 5. Check it first. 10, 3, 5, or you can take 5, 3, 10, or this is also not possible. And next, or you can take 10 और 3, 2, 5, वो भी चेक कर सकते हैं आप. और नेक्स्ट वैल्यू कौन सा भी, 5 minus 3, 10. 10 minus 3 लिया तो माइनस आएगा ना. और 2, 3, 5 वो भी आता है. 5, 3, 2, हाँ ये वाला ले लो, ये भी नहीं. 5, 3 cube, 2 cube. और काउंटर एग्जाम्पल इज नथिंग बट 3, 10, 5, 5, 3, 10. ये 5 क्यूब कितना आएगा? 25, 125. दिस इज 10 इज लेस देन 5, ये पॉसिबल है. 10, 3 square 3, 9, ये भी पॉसिबल है. वो कौन सा 3 नंबर था? 3, 5, 10, वो भी नहीं. हाँ 100, 5, 3, ये वाला ले लो आप. 100, 5, 3. 100 is less than or equal to 5 cube and 5 is less than or equal to 3 cube, but 100 is not less than or equal to 3 cube. काउंटर एग्जाम्पल, ये सब नहीं, ऐसा करना ही पड़ेगा. 100, 5, 3. 100 is less than or equal to 5 cube. It is possible है क्या नहीं? 100 is less than or equal to 125 and that 5 is less than or equal to 3 cube. It means what? You need to write 100, 5 आता है and 5, 3 भी belongs to R, but ये से 100, 3 नहीं आता है. दिस इज द काउंटर एग्जाम्पल. ये लिखना है आप ट्रांजिटिव के लिए. क्लियर? सो यू कैन टेक 100 5 3. दैट विल द बेटर एग्जाम्पल फॉर यू. सो next, consider the next example. This is about lines. The set of all lines in a plane given by the relation is L1 L2 such that L1 is perpendicular to L2. So is symmetric but neither reflexive nor transitive. वो तो आपको पता है. I will explain directly. You can write it. Clear? So एक लाइन है, वो ट्रांजिटिव होने के लिए वन लाइन इज ट्रांजिटिव नहीं, वन लाइन इज परपेंडिकुलर टू अनदर लाइन. इट शुड बी अ टू लाइन्स. इट कंटेन्स शुड बी अ टू लाइन्स. प्लेन में कितना लाइन्स लेता है? टू. सो द वन लाइन इज नेवर बी अ परपेंडिकुलर टू itself. It means what? Line 1 comma line 1 never be belongs to relation because line 1 never be perpendicular to the line 1. Clear? It means what? The same line is never be perpendicular to same line. And what about symmetric? A line 1 is perpendicular to line 2. Then you can say it is perpendicular है, तो इसका उल्टा लिया तो आप line 2 is also perpendicular to line 1. It is also possible. So L1 comma L2 is there, then L2 comma L1 is also there. Clear? Simple example. So एक line है perpendicular to line 2, then line 2 is also perpendicular to line 1. So and what about transitive? Transitive के लिए 3 लाइन करना पड़ेगा. So L1 is perpendicular to L2, then that L2 is perpendicular to L3. This is L2, this is L3. And check about L1 and L3 are always a parallel. You can take this pen and my hand. These are perpendicular. And after that last will be this hand perpendicular to this hand. And what about this pen and this hand? Are the parallel? Always a parallel or collinear, but never be a perpendicular. This is the main reason. So you can write perfectly. We will get the. This is also 2024 first means second example. And the trigonometry means T means triangle. Sorry. So triangles. T1 is similar to T2. So reflexive. You can write directly for all triangles belongs to the set of triangle A. So T1 comma T1 belongs to relation because T1 is similar to T1 itself, because all triangles are similar to themselves. That's you can write. And what about symmetric? If T1 is similar to T2, then T2 is also similar to T1. It is possible. ये एक ट्रायंगल है. आई विल एक्सप्लेन ओनली. यू कैन राइट द आंसर्स. सो T1 is similar to T1 itself. All triangles are simple means similar to themselves. And what about the symmetric? The one triangle is perpendicular, is similar to another triangle, then that triangle is also similar to this triangle because vice versa. And you need to check for the third one. एक triangle है, this is similar to the second triangle, A triangle, B triangle, and that B triangle is similar to C triangle. It means what? A and B follows the same properties, B and C follows the same properties. It means what? A and C is also follows the same properties of similarity of triangles. Clear? So this is all about your relation example. Very simple examples are there. So this you can do. 2 divides a minus b. अरे बाबा, a minus b is even किया ना आप, सेम टू सेम वैसे ही आप लिखो, चलता है आंसर. So this is also asked in the 2014 and I hope